Look at the weather.
It's beautiful here.
Non-stop rain.
Oh, man, it is a blazer out there.
It's cold and it's shivery.
It is cold.
Really coming down here.
I really enjoy your weather reports.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, we're talking weather in a whole new way. From historical events to what's coming up, plus weather news, science, safety, fun facts, and more.
I like where this is going.
This is Weather Weekly. Weather Weekly with Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Marcus Bailey.
It is episode 233, Weather Weekly. Good to be with you, meteorologist Marcus Bailey, Wish TV in Indianapolis, Indiana. Hopefully you had a fantastic week. Hopefully you had a good weekend as well. Last one of the month of June, and we ended on a super hot note. Extremely high temperatures. Had a week-long almost heat advisory that finally has expired and did over the weekend as we got a little bit of relief from the heat, or at least the humidity. It's still plenty hot enough this weekend, but the humidity was significantly lower, and that made a little bit of a difference here. We do have a bit of a quieter pattern, and I think some relief as we head into this big holiday week, July 4th coming up here by the end of the week. We're going to talk about kind of this last heat stretch we had and where we are heading in the week ahead for June 30th, 2025. That's next on Weather Week. All right, it is the week ahead for June 30th, 2025. Before we dive into the forecast here, did want to mention the streak that we are just coming off of in terms of 90-degree heat. We had 8 consecutive days that ended on the 28th. 8 consecutive days in Indianapolis of 90-degree temperatures. That beats, really, we haven't had that kind of stretch. We've had a few years. Last year we had 7 days in a row. 2020, same. 18, 15, 12. We did it twice where we had 7 days in a row. And then we also had in 12, 17 days in a row. It does rank the 37th longest 90-degree stretch or higher in Indianapolis. So pretty significant. They don't happen a lot, those kind of runs, right? I mean, we know we can be pretty hot, but cracking that 90-degree mark, I feel like it was last year or maybe the year before where we had consecutive days of like 89. So, I mean, that's close enough, right? But officially 90 or higher. That was kind of the run that we had. Now, I do think we're going to be in better shape here for this upcoming week. We're not going to be nearly as hot, okay? So let's go ahead and dive in deep. We'll start with the 30th here for the week ahead. I think it's going to be unsettled here for Monday. Kind of an upper level wave, a cold front that's going to be coming through. And this is actually going to bring us, slightly cooler temperatures and eventually lower humidity. It's going to make for a really pleasant midweek here. I know it's a shortened week for a lot of people because of the holiday here. So Monday, I'm going to say there's a chance of thunderstorms. We could see a few rounds of storms earlier in the morning. I think better chances are going to come in the afternoon as the frontal passage kind of moves on through. But I don't want to rule out morning showers and thunderstorms, okay? And I should say that kind of from noon to 9 p.m., this will be our best chance in the extended for rain and storms, okay? Localized flooding could be an issue. We're still very muggy until the front passes through. We're going to finish with highs in the mid-80s. It's still going to be pretty warm, and it is going to be pretty muggy too, okay? Now, system will shift east by Monday night. The rain chances should diminish. We're going to get some drier air moving in. That should kind of help our temperatures a little bit, probably dipping down in the upper 60s. Might be still a little muggy, but not terrible. It is going to get better, all right? Tuesday, we do have some high pressure settling in. It's not super strong, but it is going to be enough. I think it's going to keep us dry for at least a couple of days here. Can't rule out maybe an early morning shower on Tuesday, but look, I think we're mainly sunny. I've got us at a high of 83. That is seasonable for this time of year. The humidity is going to be much better. Dew points probably drop into the 60s, possibly even into the upper 50s. And again, 60 is kind of that threshold. So we'll be feeling a lot better come Tuesday afternoon. All right. Tuesday night, we're mainly clear and comfortable. Lows will fall to the low to mid 60s. Wednesday, pretty similar. Should be a really nice day. We'll have mainly sunny conditions and highs a little warmer, but the humidity should be low, topping out into the mid 80s. And overnight lows into the mid 60s. Thursday, mainly clear, comfortable conditions, highs in the mid 80s. Humidity should be low. There might be a little pop-up storm possible for Thursday, but I wouldn't bet on it. I'm going to go with the 86 for your high, and then mainly clear Thursday night with lows into the mid 60s. 4th of July is on Friday. Slightly higher chances for rain. Look, I say that just, it's one of those days that you should keep an eye on radar. We've got pop-up thunderstorms, for Friday afternoon. I think they're going to be extremely isolated. I still feel, the humidity is going to be up a little bit, but we're going to be mainly sunny. A little warmer, highs in the mid and upper 80s for the afternoon hours. Okay? Now, heading into the rest of the holiday weekend, kind of the same thing as Independence Day. You're going to have some of these isolated thunderstorms. The humidity is going to be up a little bit. Temperatures are going to be up. It's not going to be what we just had this week. But because the humidity, the dew points into the 60s, maybe borderline 70, you got moisture in the air, some heavy downpours will be possible. I've got Saturday's highs near 90, and just kind of going deeper into the end of the deeper into the holiday weekend. Sunday, again, pop-up showers and thunderstorms and highs near 90, okay? So not all three of those days are going to be washouts, but something that you need to be aware of. Very similar pattern to kind of what we had this past weekend, late last week. It's going to be pretty warm, going to be pretty muggy, and there will be some of those pop-up thunderstorms that kind of get fueled by the afternoon heating and the instability of the atmosphere. In terms of the 7-day rainfall, just because of the isolated nature, you're not going to get much. Really, the best chance for rain is going to be Monday, with rainfall amounts between a half an inch to an inch of rain. All right, that'll do it for the week ahead. We'll close up shop here and talk monthly stats, as we're almost done with the month of June, and look ahead to the month of July. That's coming up next here on Weather Weekly. All right, let's do some stats here. We're almost done with the month of June. Obviously, we could add a little bit of rain to the totals here on Monday. So these are still yet to be finalized, but leading into the last day of June, month to date, 4.22 inches. Normal value is 4.63, so we're down just below a half an inch. Last year, we're in much better shape than last year. We had 1.55. Now, I know not everybody received that much because a lot of our showers, and look, it's typical this time of year. A lot of our showers and thunderstorms have been extremely isolated. So there have been some areas that have done very well. There's been some areas that have not. All right. For the year 22.13, we are just a touch below average, 0.83 inches. We're just inside an inch. That's not a big deal. We were actually in a little bit better shape last year at 23.59. All right. Looking ahead, 8 to 14 day outlook. This would be for the week of the 6th through the 12th. Strong signal for above average temperatures as we get back to work following the holiday weekend, and kind of a slight signal for above average precipitation. All right. In terms of the 1 month, if you were with us last week, I mentioned this, there's no change. They'll have an update probably at some point Monday afternoon. For the month of July, no real strong signals for the entire month to go high or low, above average or below average with temperatures, but there are some signals that we could see some above average precipitation. All right, that'll do it for this week's podcast. Always appreciate your time. You can shoot me an email anytime, marcus.bailey@wishtv.com, and you can hit me up on social media, Facebook, X, TikTok, and Instagram as well. You can also get my forecast Monday through Friday on the TV side locally in Indianapolis or Central Indiana on Channel 8, Wish TV. On the TV, and you could always stream it online anywhere around the world, wishtv.com/live stream. And of course, you can get our forecast 24 hours a day at wishtv.com/weather and download our free Storm Track 8 weather app. And while you're here, make sure to check out all the other great podcasts, all part of the All Indiana Podcast Network. Have a wonderful week. We'll talk to you soon, and God bless.
Discover more from Storm Track 8 Weather and Wish TV. Online at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Plus, be sure to check out more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.